Once I hit you with that bad space, you ain't coming back. No control, all the leeching, give me space. Like time, hit you with that bad space, you ain't coming back.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Entertainment Curated, the channel where you let us know what we should or shouldn't be playing based upon your interactions down below. Today I have Andrew.
Hey!
It's been a while since I've had you on the channel. I think the last one we did was the lovely Dead Island 2.
My favorite.
I was actually on there not too long ago and realized that nothing's changed. So there was actually, and I won't go too much into it, but there's a massive article about, and I think I shared it with you, about why we didn't get the game that we should have gotten. But maybe I'll put the link of that in the description. But fun times learning about, things like personal lives getting in the way of game development. But it's kind of, I guess it's understandable. But we're actually going to hit a PYP. I didn't do a PYP in the last video for Away. For people that didn't get an opportunity to check that out, make sure you check that out. Pretty cool game, kind of National Geographic-esque. But it was for a dev, so I didn't want to run a PYP on that one. So without further ado, would you rather get robbed at gunpoint 5% of the time when you leave your house after dark, or Google publishes your search history?
Just don't leave your house at night. I mean, like...
It's only 5% of the time, though. It's only 5% of the time.
No. Like, there's some search history that, I might have took it wrong.
You need to learn the power of incognito mode.
No, that's why I have a VPN.
Oh, damn, you just ousted yourself. Anyways, no. I know for me, I scrub my search history pretty nicely, so there's nothing in there that's going to get me incriminated. So I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take that one. I have no problem with that. No problem. However, let's get into Dead Space. Now, this series is near and dear to your heart. Is that correct?
Yes. Back when I was like, I think I first played it when I was 15.
15? What are you now, 17?
17? No, well, it's been a minute.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. Oh, I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange.
So Isaac is us, yeah?
Such a little thing.
That's her?
Yeah, so
okay.
The person viewing it is Isaac, right?
Heard from her in weeks.
Oh.
I gotta iterate. It's 15 years difference between this game and the original release, and it looks fantastic.
But 6 months apart.
In terms of visual graphics upgrade.
Rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
And Isaac didn't talk in the first one, or the other series, correct?
Right, so he didn't actually start talking until the second game.
Oh, okay, so he did talk. Okay.
Nice clean re-entry. Just 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting teams set up for life. Now,
Would you go into space, Andrew?
Yeah, I would.
There.
Wouldn't even think twice.
Forming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
I wouldn't even think twice.
What a beauty.
What about to the bottom of the
Biggest
ocean to
planet
see the
cracker in
Titanic?
class,
Okay, we're not bringing that
We should be able to see her.
So that's a no?
but the concept is the same, right?
Okay, yeah.
In terms of what you're asking, it is the same. And in that regard, the answer would still be yes.
Yeah.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range.
Is this a space station or just another
This is the
ship?
emergency maintenance team of the USG.
This is another ship.
Okay.
Come to Nishimura.
So these are particular ships that mine resources from planets.
Okay. Is this still technically the human race?
You ever hear of a
Yes.
Okay.
This is still technically the human race.
Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it.
Or that's
before
exactly
the
how
hours
they
of Max.
sound.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah. I hope
Nah,
so.
they're just on a
Jen,
wild
Johnson,
bender.
take
They
us
can't
in.
talk right now. We'll find.
A wild bender.
Doc. Let's go.
Too much space vodka.
I'm losing control.
I prefer space soda myself.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Chance, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Guys, drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself.
Wait, did I miss something? Why are we crashing? Weren't we just like surveying them?
So the automated system that brings in ships had a malfunction.
Oh,
And
okay.
it caused us to steer off course.
Okay.
And that's where our intrepid pilot was able to, with the advice of Isaac, kind of steered it in a correct pattern to not kill us on impact landing.
The manual.
What the
Good
fuck's
old
going
Chen.
on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers, and the singularity core is a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else?
Or maybe
with me.
maybe Johnson was the one that flew us. I'm not sure. One of the two in the front.
I'm not 100% on that either.
So this is the same story as the previous series, or what?
So it is the same story that you're going to be going through. It's just been tweaked here and there on a few missions.
It's like hell.
Would you say those were beneficial? Like, did they have originally like holes in the story that you think they've fixed?
I wouldn't say there was holes that weren't necessarily answered. It adds more answers that might have been left or it adds new questions that weren't asked in the original, is a better way of putting it.
Wait, what? What do you mean there's new questions?
Because there's certain aspects of the story that are introduced that, like, it brings more depth to certain characters that
Okay.
weren't really explained in the first, right?
Yeah. Would you say the horror element has been increased?
A horror element, maybe for the newer players. I know for me, because it's essentially a redesign of the old game, so it's going to be exact same scares that I expect.
So same
So
jump
for a
scares in
new
the same
player-
spot.
Maybe not in the same exact
Guys, we didn't
spot,
take
but the
out the
same scene or similar scene would happen
Okay.
around the same area.
Yeah,
So that expectation is already there.
gotcha.
Definitely when this game, not this game, but like the original series came out,
Yeah.
its uniqueness was so different from all the games in that time period where you weren't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot scarier in that frame, especially when you're at a younger age, like I was when I was
Yeah.
first playing it.
Did you end up playing Dead Space before you played the Resident Evil series?
Yeah, I actually did.
No way. Okay. Wait, not. Why is no one else wearing a helmet?
Well, they're not
I can't reach
engineers.
security.
What you're wearing is an engineering suit. They are, I believe, system security. Other ones are security, if I'm thinking about this correctly.
Do you think the Dead Space series had a hand in what brought you to your current career?
In terms of what I do, maybe.
Maybe.
It definitely brought more of the look at what I could do potentially in terms of just what I could build or what I could build towards. Yeah.
Would you be a space
Where's the
electrician?
security detail?
Space electrician. Again, since I already volunteered for space, yeah, I would just do something that I'm already doing.
Yeah.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Yeah. The very first thing you want to do is diagnose what the hell's going on.
Ooh. So this is going to show me where I need to go.
Yeah, so when you use your indicator, it'll actually tell you where you're going, waypoint system.
That's nice.
So it's similar to that in the old game. It also had a waypoint system as well.
It's all broken. It's all broken.
What have you got, Isaac?
Yeah, system-wide, there's issues.
It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
We could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Oh, is that what it's called? A planet cracker? The resource gathering one?
Right, because the whole concept would be that the ship would go to a pre-made site, and then they would pop the planet's surface to mine the material.
The quarantine systems are all fine.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Something's with you.
It's in the ventilation?
Take it easy.
It's in the ducts.
Why are they always in the ventilation? Oh! I'm sorry, Chad. And your gun doesn't do much.
He didn't have his controller on high sensitivity.
Oh, run? Oh god.
Yeah, run. They're gonna be chasing you. Run. You have no weapons, just run to the elevator.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You have to press the button. Press the button.
Press what button?
Side. On the right.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh thank God. Well, if you weren't here, I would have died.
Yeah, you're supposed to press the button to go up and down.
Ooh, are these the loot bins? Oh.
So you're not actually going to be able to do that until you get your first weapon, which is on the bench in front of you. Yeah.
Okay. The plasma cutter. I made a thing.
Now, cool thing was, I believe in the second game, that was actually a collectible item. The laser gun, or plasma.
Plasma cutter?
Cutter.
Yeah. Like as like what? Just like a.
So if you bought the collectibles edition, it actually had like a plastic prop that was not the exact size of that one, but you could hold it in your hand and it would actually have like little LEDs that would make a thing on the wall.
That doesn't make any sense. Did you realize that like we had to get the plasma cutter in order to stomp out the box? How does that make any sense? Like my foot now works?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Do I need to do something with this?
You have to destroy the fuse to open the door.
Oh, the punch.
You can either... You're right.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I think they're all dead.
Shoot it.
How do I shoot it? Oh, you have to aim.
You have to aim down, yeah.
Gotcha. Is there like ammo reserves in this game?
Ammo reserves. They're so on the corpses that you kill. You're supposed to stomp on them, and they'll give you resources such as health, ammo, other things that consumables you might need. Stomp. You have to stomp on it.
I've already forgotten how to stomp. Oh, right.
There you
Okay.
go.
So stomp on everybody whenever I get a chance.
Right.
Okay.
So defeated enemies, you want to stomp on them to get resources. Right.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
Definitely, when you have a chance, you want to pick up a health or use a health.
That's the on the back. It's my health, correct?
Right. So that was another unique thing that Dead Space did.
You could just see your health at all times.
Right. So there, instead of having it on the side like a traditional game, you would have it on your literal character to tell you, hey, your health is low. Nah, you don't have any health on you. You gotta find some.
Okay. Is that like a different color?
It literally looks that. It's on the floor right there. There we
Okay.
go. Now to use it, as in it says, press B. There you go.
Do I need to step on this guy?
No, so
Oh.
it's only going to be the
ones you kill?
enemies, the ones you kill. Right. So the enemies in this game are called necromorphs.
Necromorphs. Okay.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just.
Oh.
They're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can
Why do I need a live video call when I can
What
clearly
the
see
fuck are
them?
these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to
I'm gonna assume because they can't talk to you through the glass.
Maybe.
They can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does.
But this is technically supposed to be number
Find
one,
somewhere
right?
safe. I'll be back soon.
Right.
So like in the first game, what would I have done in that situation? Just nodded my head, like, yes, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. You wouldn't have even nodded actually.
Oh.
The character would just be told by the
Go do this.
by Kendra or Hammond. You would be told by Kendra or Hammond to go do a certain task, and it would be worded in such a way where it would just be like, do it.
Yeah, fair
Right.
enough. Okay. Data board is missing. I saw that you can actually select different missions to track a lot. So it kind of does it give you the ability to almost navigate the game slightly like way you want to?
So right, like in the original, it was actually a lot more linear.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say this is mission 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you completed mission 1 in the original campaign, you weren't actually going back to that particular area.
Okay.
Freely. So once you get the tram system back online, you actually can come back to this area whenever you want.
So like if you miss a collectible, you're not kind of screwed. That's nice.
Right.
Are there collectibles in this?
There are.
Gotcha.
He is super dead.
Super dead. We don't
And
have
right.
clears to that.
So in the original game, locked rooms like that
Yeah.
weren't actually told that they're locked, but with a security. What you would do is you would use power nodes to unlock them. Power
Okay.
nodes are usable for your upgrades for your suit, for your weapons, and for utility abilities, such as what you just picked up now, the stasis module. The stasis module is able to slow down objects.
Okay. Do I have to release it, or just it'll go by itself?
No, it'll go by itself.
Okay. Can you just slow down, or can you fully halt?
No, it just slows it down. It does not stop it completely.
Gotcha. So it can still kill you.
Yes.
Good to know. We're just gonna. Is this a game where that has like a certain amount of save points in the harder difficulties? No. Okay.
Oh, in the higher difficulties?
Yeah.
So yeah. So in impossible mode, it's just hard mode, but with only one save.
One save.
Yes.
What? The sound is freaking me out.
So definitely a large improvement on both like lighting, sound, visual. So it definitely, it's an improvement, a large improvement in just in terms of just the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
So tell
And
me.
I definitely. Oh.
Why do you like this series so much?
Why do I like Dead Space so much?
Yeah.
It's just the genre. I am a huge sci-fi buff, and mixing horror and sci-fi together have always been one of my favorite things to do. That's why I love Resident Evil so much. I love Silent Hill so much. Dead Space, just again, it piques my interest.
So how did Callisto Protocol stack up? Does it fit the
to
genre,
this.
or does it not? It's not the same.
It's not really the same because it emphasizes more the melee combat.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have weapons like guns in the game, but what you want to do in that one is more of a combo hidden a certain amount of times. When they're staggered, you would use your weapon or a shotgun of sorts to do the final blow.
I barely heard you. Oh my god. Should I try again?
So try again, but use your stasis module to hold it in place.
Wait, how do I do that again?
Aim and X.
Okay.
But remember, it only slows it down, so maybe the other side will
Oh, no,
hold
it's
it
Y.
in place.
But hurry. Okay. Sound carrier's down here.
Do I have to get the other side?
Okay, now run to the other side because it only holds it for a limited time. Behind you.
I'm gonna learn these buttons.
Man. On the harder difficulties, you really need to aim for their limbs. to do
Oh, the
sufficient
limbs?
damage. Yeah.
Like-
So it was brought up several times in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Where it said cut off their limbs. That is how you're effectively going to be able to kill them very, very quickly.
So do you think
Body
it's better to
shots
have
are
it
just gonna-
horizontal or vertical?
It depends on the enemy, really. Some of them can actually be armored on their legs, and the only weak spot is their arms.
Oh, so like headshots are not really kind of the main thing.
No.
Okay.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Well, we're coming to a close here. Is there any final things that you want to say about Dead Space?
Definitely can't wait for them to redo Dead Space 2 if they do consider. I highly, highly recommend this game to anybody interested in sci-fi, horror, survival genres.
Oh, no, no, no. Do you go for the legs first, the arms first?
Legs, always legs.
Always legs.
That way they can stop chasing after you and then
That's
go
fair.
after it too. Because then they'll start crawling towards you.
And it's at least a lot slower though, a lot more manageable.
Yeah, then you have like 5 of them on the ground crawling towards you. It's kind of creepy. Like this, except more of them.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right.
The tram was jamming the whole.
Well, we're gonna end it there. Honestly, the game is amazing to me. I'm kind of feel sad that I haven't played it. It's taking me this long to play it, but I may venture into it. And honestly, if a lot of you are hoping to see more of this game, I know it's not a brand new game, but let me know down in the comments down below. We can continue this series along, and I'll definitely have Andrew along for the ride because he seems to keep me alive. Thank you, Andrew, for coming out to the video, and we'll have you again next time on for we have a Borderlands game coming up.
It was my pleasure.
So until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya.